Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins. First play, here's Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Jordan Berry out to punt on 4th down. Now Cobb to return. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Green Bay's offense trots out, and just as it has been since Week 1 of the 2008 season, Aaron Rodgers leads the way, now in his 18th year in the National Football League. Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon.
Even as he nears age 40, Aaron Rodgers' game isn't taking a single backward step. He became only the 4th player to win back-to-back MVP awards and led Green Bay to its 3rd straight 13-win season. He avoids turnovers better than anyone in football at the quarterback position, and Green Bay, they are always a front runner with him under center.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. On play action, Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Crosby with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And complete. This is Albert Wilson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener, and they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They play all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, they'll host Detroit in Week 3 and then Chicago in Week 5.
On second down, Cook. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Cousins over the middle, complete. It's Wilson down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground, Cook. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Joseph's got it. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Aaron Rodgers and the Packer offense back out onto the field. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with the first down.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on first down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, it's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. This is caught, and it's a Packers touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Vikings 3. Mason Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throwing is Cousins. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And he returns this to the 22. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Try to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Throwing, Cousins. It's caught, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdowns to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a 1st down.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Cousins. He's got Smith here. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On play action, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Running for it, here's Cook. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Cousins throw complete there to Smith. And the Vikings are going to be set up for the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A chance for a 1st touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw, Cousins. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third and short yardage. Cousins. He completes it to Wilson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Cousins on first down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Cousins now. And this one complete to Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's caught inside the 35. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw is Cousins. And a little floater there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 32 yards. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. A first down throw for Cousins. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. To try again after the sack. Cousins out to the right here to Wilson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On third down, Cousins.
He'll get that to Amir Smith-Marset.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw there taken in by Smith.
Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down and goal. Cousins. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And